Hey everybody, I'm here at the Yoda Outlet Center in Cincinnati, Ohio. You can see my UC vintage Bearcats hoodie on, go Bearcats. Actually more of a UK Wildcats fan because I live in Kentucky, also an NKU, Northern Kentucky University Norse fan because that's where I went and where I work. But my dad and my grandma went to UC, so also a fan of them. Anyway, that's not why we're here today. I'm at the new Yoda Outlet Center. You might have seen some of the old videos where we were actually in my friend Chris's house in his basement. And then the next videos, we were actually at a different location. Now we have this big kind of warehouse space that we're at. And today I'm going to be opening something fun. I got my kids' meal here from Taco Bell. I went back in time to 1996. I got me a bean burrito and some of those little cinnamon crunchy things. And let's see here. I'm not going to open this Death Star kind of wind-up thing. I'm not going to open this balancing Boba Fett. I'm not going to open this sort of cube puzzle, but what I am going to open is this here Yoda PVC. Obviously, Baby Yoda is huge right now, the child officially. But, you know, the thing about some of these, you know, like this is kind of, it's okay. Like that's kind of cool, but it looks kind of weird. This is actually really well made. And in fact, it's actually made by Applause. If you look at the bottom, it says 1996 Lucasfilms Limited Applause. So Applause, who makes they made a lot of PVCs. They actually made these kind of 10-inch tall Star Wars figures around this area. So this is like legit. And if you saw this, you wouldn't know it's Taco Bell. It's not marked any way, shape, or form on there, except obviously on the packaging. So I got my kids' meal here. I ate my bean burrito. I ate my cinnamon crunchies. I don't know what those are called. And I got my Yoda, and it's just a really nice looking figure. So this is obviously when the Star Wars Trilogy Edition came out, when they re-released it in the mid-90s, and it was just huge. That's obviously when Power of the Force 2 came out. You've seen me open some of those figures. I remember just as a, as a kid, yeah, I was like 12, 13, and they had a deal with Pepsi. So, you know, you saw those big R2-D2 Pepsi coolers in the grocery stores. PepsiCo owns Frito-Lay or vice versa, I don't know. So like, and Doritos and things like that, there would be Star Wars stuff. So you just go to the grocery, there'd be Star Wars stuff. There were Star Wars at Taco Bell, Star Wars at the theater, Star Wars at the stores, Toys R Us, everything like that. So the different toys you could get here, you can get Yoda, which I think is the best of the bunch. The next best is this R2-D2 playset. So there's a plastic R2-D2 that's about the same size as this. And you open it up and there's a little Princess Leia PVC in there, which is pretty cool. The cube, the exploding Death Star spinner, the Magic Cube, which is kind of cool, a Millennium Falcon gyro, the balancing Boba Fett, which, interesting, if you remember, the Taco Bell did a very similar balancing the Tick figure, which is pretty cool. You can kind of hold it on your finger. There's also, I think, a Superman from, it might be from McDonald's, I'm not sure, and a floating Cloud City. But this is the best of the bunch here. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I mean, if you look at it, it doesn't look like a fast food premium. You know, a lot of times fast food premiums are kind of, they got kind of crappy. You know, they used to be kind of cool. Here's a transforming, you probably thought it was the Blue Robot, but it's not. It's actually the dinosaur version. We have the Blue Robot, by the way. Things like that. You know, Garfield, he's missing his scooter, but you know, back then, you know, in the 80s and certainly the early 90s, they were cool, and now they're just really, you know, you'll get a Power Ranger or a Transformer, or it's just really cheap, thin plastic, and like you push a button and it kind of like chops or something. So, you know, obviously I'm sure it's a cost-saving measure, but you know, this is pretty solid. I mean, some of these are cool. The Muppet Babies, I have some of those. Those are really nice looking toys. So, Yoda, 1996 Taco Bell, made by Applause, which is, you know, pretty solid. Star Wars Trilogy Special Edition, collect all 7. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you open your toys and you play with them, especially if you get them from a kid's meal from Taco Bell in 1996. Probably have to use the bathroom afterward, but that's okay. So thanks for watching, and have fun, open your toys, play with them, and may the Force be with you.